Hello viewers, I am Dr.G.Umadevi, Assistant Professor of English, SFO College for Women, Sivakasi. Today I am going to give you a short analysis of Medea by Euripides. Medea, it's a Greek tragedy. This is written by Euripides. Euripides is a great Greek tragedian and he is one of the great ancient Greek tragedians, and another two Greek tragedians are Sophocles and Achilles. Now I am going to give you the important works of Euripides. His plays are Alcestis, Medea, Children of Heracles, Hippolytus, Kecuba, Electra, Madness of Heracles. Now, before getting into the story of Medea, I would like to give you a short introduction of the myth called Jason and the Golden Fleece, because in this myth only we can see how the main characters Jason and Medea, they meet each other. Jason and the Golden Fleece is a Greek mythology. According to this mythology, Jason's father Aeson, he was the ruler of Icolas, a portion of land of Greece. But Jason's father has been murdered by his own brother Peleus. And Peleus usurped the throne and he rules the island. And in order to protect Jason, Jason's mother gives Jason to the hands of Chiron and asks Chiron to take care of her son, and Chiron looks after Jason and he rears Jason in the mountain of Pelion. And after 20 years, Jason once again goes to his uncle Peleus and he demands his own kingdom. For that, Peleus is not readily agrees, but he asks Jason to prove his valor or prove his worth. So he gives Jason to perform the task of getting back the golden fleece from an unknown land called Colchi. Okay, so Jason readily agrees the task given by Peleus, and with the help of his Greek warriors and Greek sailors, he starts his travel. And his group and his crew is called Argonauts. And along with his group, he starts his journey to get back the golden fleece. And throughout the journey, Jason encounters lots and lots of adventures, and with the help of his crew, he overcomes all the adventures. And finally, he reaches the place called Colchi. There, it's an island. Colchi is ruled by a king called Eetus. On hearing the news about the arrival of Jason and his crew, King Eetus knows that the purpose of their visit. Here, King Eetus is not ready to give back the golden fleece, which is guarded by a dragon. So King Eetus once again puts lots and lots of tasks to Jason to get back the golden fleece. So this task is really a difficult one. A human being could not able to perform. Jason once again agrees to the task given by King Eetus. The first and foremost, he is ready to do it, but what happens? No, all the tasks are a very difficult one. A normal human being couldn't complete the task. So at that time, Jason gets the help from the daughter of King Eetus, that is none other than the protagonist of Medea. She is Medea. This Medea, she falls in love with Jason at the first sight, so she wants to help Jason with the condition. The condition is, if she helps Jason to complete all the task and to retrieve the golden fleece, he has to marry her. So this is the condition and this is the contract, and Jason readily agrees the words of Medea, and he gets the help from Medea and he takes the golden fleece from Colchi and he escapes from Colchi with Medea. Medea's love towards Jason is a very true one, and she wants to do anything for Jason. So when they leave the island called Colchi, Medea, she murders her own brother in order to protect Jason as well as her love. And finally they reach their uncle kingdom, and there his uncle is not once again ready to give his kingdom back with the help of Medea, and Medea is not a normal lady, she is a sorceress. So with the help of her magic power, Medea kills Peleus. So as a result, what happens? Jason as well as Medea, they have been thrown away from the kingdom. So finally they get the place in an island called Corinth. There the island has been ruled by a king called Creon. So there they started their life as an exile, and they lead a happy life, and as a result of their happy life they have 2 kids. So after some time what happens? This Creon, the king of Corinth, he is attracted towards Jason and he wants to bring up Jason in his political ladder. So he would like to give his daughter's hand in marriage to Jason. There only our drama Medea begins. Yes. So the important characters in Medea are Jason. Already we know about this person Jason. He is Medea's husband. The next character Medea. She is the protagonist and she is Jason's wife. Next Creon. He is king of Corinth. He is the one who is going to give his daughter in marriage to Jason. Glass is the daughter of Creon and she is the princess of Corinth. And she is also readily agrees the terms of her father Creon and she is ready to marry Jason. There only our drama starts. Now Jason is going to marry Class without getting any approval from Medea or without having any knowledge about the future of Medea. He just thinks about himself and he marries Class. So this only angers Medea because Medea's love for Jason is a true one. She sacrifices everything for Jason. She runs away from her own kingdom and she kills her own brother in order to get the hands of Jason. But here Jason, on the other hand, he does not know the worth of Medea. He marries Glass for the second time and this angers Medea a lot. So Medea, till that time, she takes up the role of a dutiful wife and a loving mother. Now she turns to be a revengeful lady. She wants to take revenge on Creon, Glass as well as Jason. But she does not know how to take a revenge. So at that time only, Medea gets the help from one of her well-wisher and she thinks that this is the right time to take revenge on Creon and Glass. So she acts as if she is readily agrees with the Jason's idea of marrying Glass. So she says that okay, I am ready to accept you, and she gives a gift of a robe as well as a crown to Glass. And Jason also thinks that Medea has changed her mind. So Creon, Glass, everyone, they thinks that Medea has changed her mind and she accepts the proposal of Creon as well as the marriage of Jason and Glass. But what happens? No, Medea, already I told you, Medea, she is not a normal lady, she is a sorceress. No, okay, so she knows magic. So with the help of her magic, she poisons the robe as well as the crown which she has given as a wedding gift to Claus. By wearing this crown as well as the robe, what happens? Claus dies. On seeing the death of his daughter, Creon also embraces his daughter. In turn, Creon also dies at the same time. On hearing the news about the death of Creon and Claus, Medea feels really very happy. Now it's turn to take revenge on Jason and she plans the cruel sketch. The cruel sketch is she wants to kill her own children. She has 2 sons. So she kills her own sons as a result of her revenge towards Jason. So finally, she kills her sons and takes away the dead body of her sons to a place called Athens to start a new life. In this way, Medea gives punishment to Jason because now Jason does not have a wife, does not have children, he does not have anything to live. So in this way, Medea creates a torture, a suffering in the mind of Jason and she escapes from the island and she started a new life in Athens. So there ends the tragedy called Medea. The main theme or the main key point of this Medea is betrayal and revenge. So in the beginning, Medea is a normal one. She loves Jason and she wants to do anything for Jason, but the betrayal of Jason only turns her from a normal woman to a revengeful woman. So finally, Medea takes revenge on not only her husband but also the king as well as the daughter of the king, and she even kills her own children. So there ends the tragedy. Thank you, viewers.